Well, I haven't been doing a lot of videoing lately for a number of reasons. The obvious ones are the heat and the mosquitoes, but it's even more than that. A few months ago I came to a location and there was an unusual amount of koalas living in one area, and the reason for this is because with development the koalas have had to come together and almost live on top of each other. So that was disappointing because they had nowhere else to go, not forgetting that these are animals that are endangered and supposedly protected, which I just find to be a load of rubbish, to be honest. So the other day I was in this location and came across the marker pegs for development, roadways, houses, that sort of thing. So these koalas have been pushed out of where they came from onto this one little small block of habitat, and I don't know, within the next few months that land will start to be developed and those koalas will have nowhere to go. I'm not talking about a small amount of koalas either. I can only guess how many live here, but on a walk without looking too hard, it's nothing for me to see 15 to 20 koalas within maybe a kilometre to a kilometre and a half. So that's there. The other thing I guess I'm really struggling with at the moment is that koalas probably only have around 15 years left in the wild. Their habitat's becoming so fragmented and so disjointed and so little available to them that they are going to run out of space and life in the wild. They can't keep crossing roads, they can't keep going into yards where there are dogs, they can't keep on living on top of each other, and you know, with the stress causing disease for them, it's just impossible. You know, they can't survive what's ahead of them. And of course they're not the only creature like that. I mean, most of our wildlife in the world's faced with the same sort of prospect. But it just breaks my heart to think that here we are in a country called Australia. Here I am in southeast Queensland. Here we are with a beautiful creature that's apparently endangered and we're trying to protect. And in fact, what I see every day is complete opposite. I see destruction of habitat. I see huge trees being bulldozed down and houses being put up. Now, I live in a house, you know. Before my house was built, it was habitat. So I don't want to say that I'm blameless or I don't play a part in this whole scenario, but we should know better. You know, we are going to look back in 10 or 15 years time and say, gee whiz, why didn't somebody just do something about it? So all I can do, I'm afraid, is show you people some of these beautiful koalas that live in this area, and what I hope to do over the next few months is just show you the demise of them, along with some other things that I will try and do to help them, you know, raise the issue, etc., etc. But I did want to just show you their plight. So today is the first video in a series that I hope to do, and I don't know how I'll go with it, you know, whether I'll get into trouble for trespassing, all of those things. But I just really wanted to say that words are cheap, but their actions speak volumes, and I just want to show you some of that journey as we go through the next few months. So these are the white markers, and we'll see those on our walk over the next little while as I walk through the kilometre and a half looking for koalas. And this is the area that I thought naively was protected from developers. Surely they weren't going to build here. Well, this is our first koala, and you can see his leg hanging down there. I can only assume that what they're hoping is that the koalas just disperse to somewhere else. But in all honesty, there's nowhere else for them to go. They're just running out of trees. It's absolutely heartbreaking. I feel absolutely sick to the stomach. There's some ears of the second koala, and I've come about 25 metres. The same koala. And in the very next tree, the third koala. A fourth koala in a mangrove tree right on the river bank. Now here's a very hard to see koala, our fifth so far, and it's leaning again on a mangrove tree down low, and it's over swampland. Most people will be really unaware that we here in Queensland have one of the highest deforestation rates of anywhere in the world. And where it comes on the badness scale is absolutely irrelevant. To me anyway, it's just appalling regardless. And the thing is that developers promise to plant new trees, which is absolutely futile, because by the time these trees come close to being edible or livable for a koala, they'll pretty well be all gone. It's not only koalas, but you get rid of koala habitat and the habitat disappears for many, many other animals too. Here's another beautiful little koala. So I think we're up to number 6. Where is he? So just a young one. And I've got no idea what sort of future he has. And here's number 7. So just to let you know that to see these koalas so far, I haven't left the track. I'm just walking along, actually not even looking that hard. There'll be plenty that I'm missing. I just, tucked behind the other side of a tree. Or it's such a hot day, you might be able to see the sweat pouring off me. It's around the 35 degrees, but feels like about 39. So it's extremely hot, and so koalas will be seeking refuge from that sun as well, and maybe in the leafier trees, so not so easy for me to find. But so this is my 8th koala. It could be a mum and a bub, I'm not sure. It doesn't matter. It's up a type of pine tree. This is our 9th koala. Right on the waterfront again. And there's our 10th koala, just near the lake. Our 10th koala again. So this is our 11th and 12th koala. I'm counting them as 2 because it's a mum and a joey, but the joey's large and will no doubt be away from mum in the next month or 2. Just wanted to let people know watching this video that I'm not a koala expert. There are many people out there who are incredibly knowledgeable, who've studied and researched, so my opinion. It's just my opinion. I love wildlife and I love nature and I love animals and always have. And that's where my concern comes from. I'm not an authority. I also wanted to say that I make this video as an independent person. This is our 13th koala and he's tucked away in the thickness of the leaves and things. As I said, it's extremely hot today, so just getting some shelter there, but it's unmistakably a large koala. So this is a lock gate, and to date, taking this video, I haven't gone past any signs saying this is private property. I've entered it from a public road. I've walked down the riverbank. So as far as I'm concerned, I'm good until I go past this gate, which I'm not going to do. So here is the new bridge that's going to join up to this narrow nature strip with all of these koalas on it. And here over there, just there, is where we started our walk. So it's not very far at all to be supporting so many koalas, and they don't make bridges like this for nothing.